Hey everyone, welcome to my what I eat in a day video. So most mornings I like to start with some fresh fruit, and this morning I'm having some papaya. So with the papaya, the seeds themselves actually have their own beneficial properties. So what I'm doing is scooping out about a tablespoon worth, then adding some lime juice and then some water, and then I'm going to blend that up. The reason why I blend it is because I can have it as a shot and then I just get it down and that's it. You can chew it, but oh my gosh, the taste, it's such a strong, potent taste, these seeds. They're like very peppery. It's like eating straight peppercorns. No, thank you. So why I drink this is because the papaya seeds are pretty much like a natural detoxifier. So they can help get rid of toxins and parasites in the body. So it's pretty much like a detox that I do once every few months. It's very important to have not more than a teaspoon per day. So what I do is I have about a third of that cup per day in a shot glass, and then I do it over the course of 3 days. The papaya fruit itself is great for digestion, so I'm just having about a cupful of the papaya. My main focus in the morning is to kickstart my digestion and my metabolism. So what I'm doing now is adding about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and then some warm water. It's important that the water's warm, not boiling hot, because if the water's boiling hot, it pretty much kills the enzymes in the apple cider vinegar, which pretty much defeats the purpose. And then I add about a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and that's what helps me kickstart my metabolism. Hey guys, so today I want to try and make that Hailey Bieber smoothie that I've seen all over TikTok. Well, it was like a thing a couple months ago, but I just saw it pop up on my feed yesterday, and you know, when I see something, I just want to make it straight away. So I know it's my biggest problem, but you know. And the thing is, we don't obviously have access to it in Australia, or I don't think anyone in America has access to it other than people that live in LA. And I've heard it's very expensive. So let's try and make this, well, let's attempt to make this at home. Definitely can't leave the house without a jacket. So if you don't already know, I live in Australia. Living in Australia is honestly like living in opposite lands. So when it's winter over there, it's summer over here. And when it's summer over here, it's winter in Europe, America, pretty much the rest of the world. By the way, these Nike Prestos are like 4 million years old now. I can never leave the house without a snack. So now we're just heading to South Melbourne Market, aka one of my favorite places on earth. We are definitely doing this to get some extra steps in, I'm not gonna lie, and also to get some groceries for lunch and dinner. If you haven't tried chocolate covered pumpkin seeds, you're missing out, and these are vegan too. Okay, so now I'm making the Hailey Bieber smoothie. I can definitely confirm there's no one clumsier than me on this planet. Like it's not possible at this point. I literally spill everything I touch, or I drop everything. Like it's never gonna change, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just mashing up the coconut cream because it was a bit too thick. Next time I probably recommend using coconut milk because it'll still have the thickness, but it'll be a bit more malleable. So now I'm just pouring in the strawberry puree that I made. So I had it chilling in the fridge just so I can get a little bit thicker. The key is to pour it in at the bottom so it creates that kind of ripple effect. And then you should get something like this. Like, it's beautiful, it looks like artwork. This literally tastes like a strawberry donut. It's just so nice. You literally have to try. Oh my gosh, you have to try this. This is one of the nicest smoothies I've ever made. And I don't even like strawberry flavors. Like I like chocolate and peanut butter and stuff. But this is really good. So now for lunch, we're making a tunacado sandwich. Today's like TikTok inspo day. Everything I've seen on TikTok, I'm just recreating this day. Recreating and veganizing, that's the key. So I always see things and I'm like, and generally they're not vegan, and I'm like, I know I can make this vegan in some way. By the way, I've been making vegan tuna for years, and it's taken me so long to finally perfect the texture and the recipe, and I think I've finally nailed it. By the way, all the recipes that I'm posting are going to be on my website, nutritionbybelle.com, Okay, so a little tip to getting the perfect consistency out of the chickpea mixture is to blend half of it and then to mash the other half with a fork. I think that gives you the most realistic tuna texture. I try and stay away from gluten where I can, so I found the perfect loaf for this sandwich. Instead of buying it pre-sliced, I bought the whole loaf so that I can cut it into these slices that mimic the Joe the Juice sandwich. I drizzled these slices of bread with olive oil and I grilled them on the pan, and then I smushed them down so that I can get the maximum crispiness out of the bread. And now I'm just constructing the sandwich. By the way, the green spread at the bottom is this pesto that I made. Recipe once again will be on my website. Also, the recipe makes a lot of pesto, so save some of it because you'll see why in a minute what I'll be doing with the rest of the pesto. And then you should get something like this. I think I did a pretty good job considering I've never tried the sandwich before. See, listen to that crispiness. Now I'm just heading to the gym and I'm going to get a quick little workout in before dinner time. So now it's time for a high protein dinner, especially after a workout. One of the easiest ways I find to incorporate more plant-based protein is by having like chickpea or lentil or soybean pasta. There's 25 grams of protein per serve and there's 2.5 serves in this box alone. Just to give you a comparison, in normal wheat pasta, there's only about 10 grams of protein per serve. When you're buying chickpea pasta, the key is to make sure there's only one ingredient, and that ingredient should just be chickpeas. Sorry guys, I didn't even tell you what I'm making. So I'm making a green goddess pesto pasta, and this is the remainder of the pesto that I had from the sandwich that I made earlier. And I forgot to mention, I saved a little bit of the pasta water when I emptied the pasta back in the pot. And why I do this is because the starch from the pasta water makes the sauce a little bit creamier, and it also helps the sauce adhere better to the pasta. So make sure you stir that in thoroughly. And what I've done is I've steamed a bit of broccoli, and that will just provide more fiber and a little bit more protein as well. Vegan Parmesan cheese, of course. And I really like this brand. It tastes exactly like real Parmesan cheese. If you know me, you know I've always got to have something sweet to end the night, so I'm picking up these caramel fudge bites, and I'm also having some raspberry leaf tea. So it's my time of the month, and this is really great if you're having any cramps or if you're having bloating or water retention. This really helps alleviate some of the PMS symptoms. And I'm also having some more of these dark chocolate covered pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are also very high in magnesium and zinc, which really helps with cramps during the time of the month. Thank you so much everyone for watching my video, and subscribe to my channel for a lot more videos coming soon.